Hi, my name is Nicole Kempson, and I am a 6th grade Earth Science teacher. This is my screencast review of How Safe is Your Water? This is my lesson plan project for class ITEC 7430. So when I decided to do this project, I decided that I wanted to have the students to actually teach me and their peers as well. When we start to discuss water and how it's distributed around the world, we also talk about water conservation, and my goal is to make sure that the students are able to make a connection and understand that although this is the same water on earth, that when it comes to drinking water, it varies. It varies from taste because you have companies who put different ingredients in their water. It's cleaned differently, it's purified differently, and that's what causes the different taste. We started out with 3 samples of water from 3 different locations: a bottled water, water from the school's water fountain, and then water that I brought from home. And the students were able to tell that each sample tasted differently. So my question to them was, why would these samples taste differently? So step 1, the students had to collect consumable water samples from 4 different locations. The students aren't in the same area, so one would be expected to get a bottled water. Another student would get tap water from their home or their apartment or wherever it is they live. Someone else could have gotten water from another county, like 4 water samples from 4 different locations. Using the kits that were provided by the teacher, the students actually tested for 8 different items listed on the Excel spreadsheet. Next, they had to input all of those numbers into the data chart. The students then had to research how much of each item is consumable and what's considered unhealthy. When you are, for example, a diabetic, you're not allowed to have that much sugar. If you have high blood pressure, you can't have a lot of sodium. So there are things in the water that affect your body differently, and the goal was for them to see what's considered healthy and what's not. And once they did that research, they had to compare their data with data for the county and also for the state. Step 5, the students had to then input their findings into a PowerPoint and present it to the class. Here's their chance where they got to be creative and send out the message of what they learned and why it was important. Step 6, the students then had to collaborate to create one webpage to show their findings in order to promote healthier water for their community. Step 7, the students got to write a letter to the city concerning the safety of the water, suggesting improvements so that the city officials would be able to actually see their research. Here's a copy of the rubric that I used in order to grade them for their water testing project. And here's a sample of the Excel spreadsheet before they were actually able to put the information inside.